to go ahead and end this damn game. I need to win. I need to win. I need to go. I need to go. I need to gas pedal, gas pedal. What is up, Go World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you with another Go Format video. That's right, the mustachioed menace coming at you live and direct from Spaceship Earth, hurling through the universe, baby. I'm glad you're coming on this journey. I must pause here. I don't have any mail or I don't have anything extracurricular going on today, but I just wanted to take a quick pause and thank everybody for rocking with me. With you, we see what you're trying to do. I wish I could do something like that. I just don't have the time. I don't have the patience. I don't have the to give it to come out here and do all this. You know, I'm doing it, and I'm glad I'm able to represent the community as a whole. It means a lot. So if you don't give a damn about me, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give a damn about what I'm trying to do, that's also fine. If you think I'm terrible at the game, that's also fine. Just know that everything I'm doing is for the growth and the love of this format and for this game. So if you don't like me on any kind of personal level, or if you don't like anything I'm doing on a me to you for whatever reason, if you got any kind of beef with me, please just talk to me, man. I will squash it right now, because it's not a lot of us out here doing the scope format thing. If you think about it, if you really think about it, there's really not a whole bunch of us out here. I think the more people that come in, I think it's better. But right now we're really small, niche little situation, man. And I think the more of us, the more of us that are lashing these ships together instead of tearing us all apart, I think that's always going to be dope. So that's what's up, man. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Another world's qualification is coming up for the Go Format Patreon, the pay pig as they call it. The Patreon World Championship qualifier is out. If you have the disposable income to do that, go ahead and do that and sign up and join in the Patreon World Qualifying Championship. If you can, you should participate. But I understand if you don't want to, but still, it's a great opportunity. It's always gonna be lots of fun. It's high level competitive players that join up for these things. It's way better than playing on the ladder. Just at least at a minimum, think about it. I want to get through 2 videos today, so I won't be jaw jacking too much at the front, so I can get them both jammed in together. Just a recap of the previous video. I was playing against a newer player to the format. Hopefully they're still around. I checked the Discord. I couldn't find their name, or I couldn't remember their actual. I found their DB name. I don't know how to find someone off DB, but I searched. I couldn't find them. It was a newer player to the format, and I just drew some serious heat. Porco Dios, or Dios de Porco. It was some serious pork happening on him, and it just sucks. Sometimes that happens, so that's just how it is. So I took out Toy Pagal, and I'm moving on to a player that I've already played. So I played Daku Hikari in the first round of the losers bracket a couple videos ago, and now I have to play them again. So that means that Daku Hikari has beat at least one person, maybe 2 people. I can't find this bracket. I don't know how to find old brackets, but that means that Daku Hikari has defeated someone with the empty jar, pessimistic jar deck. This is a huge. I think this video, or this match, I remember this match when it happened. It was very for me, it was very enlightening, because based on how that first match went, I know I did get extremely lucky, but I went into this one thinking like, okay, this is going to be a wash. I'm going to easily just run right over this whole thing, and just because the way it all went out, this guy has no clue. But that is absolutely the wrong attitude whenever you're playing in this format in any way. You never want to do that. You never want to take anybody for granted, even if whatever the circumstances or situation may be. You always want to treat your opponent with respect, and because you just absolutely never know. Now we're going to hop right into this replay, and you tell me what you guys think. Again, this is known information because we have already played a match prior to this. I know that they're on empty jar. I know that I don't really have a lot of cards in my deck. Well, actually I do. I think I'm maining. If you want to see this deck, again, go back to the first video of this series. I might be able to just link it into the description of this video, or just do a quick little bam, you know what I'm saying, right here, there it is, and you can check it out for yourself. But I know I do have like some Regeki breaks. I do have some Solemn Judgments. I do have some Nobleman Crossouts, obviously. So I have some cards that can interact with it, but if he just pops off on me, there's really nothing I can do. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about managing my scapegoats. I'm thinking about all this crap, you know, how to beat Empty Jar, things that I've read. You just kind of prepare yourself. So that's kind of an advantage for me, kind of a disadvantage for them. But we'll jump in and see how it goes. But as always, make sure that if you haven't done so already, like if you don't watch the videos, if you don't like me, or if you hate what I'm doing, or if you don't think I should be doing this, or you think I'm not the right person for this, whatever your personal feelings are, I would say take those feelings and just cast them to the side for a brief moment and just ride with me, because you know I'm trying to the only thing I want to do is just grow the game. It's not for my personal, I have no personal, it's only, everything I'm doing is for the growth of this game, because it's something that I truly care about, you know. So if you want to see the game grow, just go ahead and throw a like and subscribe on my situation here, and I will continue to spread this message as far and as wide as I can, to get more people to come in, because already some people have found this channel and have from then went to and maybe they quit, maybe they start playing, but still it's slowly starting to happen. So please continue to do that, and I will continue to make these videos as long as I can, for as often as I can, or whatever. So with that, I will go ahead and jump into the replay with the rematch between myself and Daku Hikari. Again, Daku Hikari JDZ round 2 coming up. Empty Jar versus my Abyss Control Tomato situation I was on. All right, boom, scissors, rock. I get to go first, which is sick. So at least I know I'm getting at least one turn. I'm hoping I can draw into some Regeki breaks. I'm hoping I can draw into some solemn judgments, things like that, to kind of negate the tomfoolery that my opponent is going to try to attempt to do.
Round 1, fight.
So dope. I get the Dekoichi, Metamorphosis, Pot of Greed, Triumphant Fire, Heavy Storm. Opponent gets the Graceful Charity, Premature, Spell Reproduction, Card Destruction, or Card Safe Return, and the Shallow Grave. So I'm going first. I got this Pot of Greed. I'm feeling pretty dope about it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, every time you get in the first hand, you're lit. So I draw into another Dekoichi, which kind of sucks. So I don't have a way to interact on my opponent's turn, which kind of stinks, man, because I want to block the shenanigans. You know, you don't want to get OTK'd or one turn or FTK'd or whatever. So I go ahead and throw down a Pot of Greed, get the Thunder Dragon, get the Sangan. Again, nothing I can do. I was hoping for maybe a Regeki Break or Solemn Judgment here. Didn't get either. It is what it is. So now I'm just trying to cross my fingers, and hopefully I can just survive. Go ahead and set up the Heavy Storm, set up the Koichi, and just pass. Opponent draws into the Bukatayu. Then they throw down the Graceful Charity. So I saw that, and I was like, oh damn. So the MTR player gets the Graceful Charity, goes into the Sangan, Book of Moon. Go ahead and discard Sangan and Premature Burial, and sets up the Bukatayu. Reloads for 4. Dope. Gets out the Cyber Jar, the reload, Card of Safe Return, and Call a Haunted. So that's Empty Jar players getting the Cyber Jar off. It's gonna be hard to come back. That's like the way it is. So he's popping off. He's happy. You know, good for them. He gets the Giant Trunade, the Spell Reproduction, Magician of Fate, Upstart Goblin, Giant Trunade. I get the Magician of Faith, Abyss Soldier, Sinister Serpent, Solemn Judgment. So now the Solemn Judgment wants to come. No big deal. So I'm like, cool. But still, they don't have a lot going on. They do have that reload. They got the Magician of Faith. I get the Magician of Faith. All right. For some reason, I didn't. Wait a minute. I didn't set anything. So my opponent's popping off. I didn't really set my cards yet. Whatever. I set the Magician of Faith. I don't know why I didn't set the Abyss Shoulder and the Sinister Serpent. But honestly, it doesn't matter. He's popping off completely. He's going full value combo on me. He's got his Card of Safe Return going. He's got the Bukatayu going. He's got Cyber Jar going. He's already got the kill shot in his hand. So I'm not feeling too great about it. And then I'm like, oh man, maybe I deserve this, because I was talking so much crap about the Empty Jar deck and how not good it was and how blah blah blah, how inefficient it was, yada yada yada. So maybe I deserve to just get rocked like this. Yeah. So he's popping off. He's got his whole situation. I don't know why I didn't set those 2 cards, but I guess it really wouldn't matter. Definitely jack that up. Whatever. All this crap going to the hand, yada yada yada, and he just go ahead and hits it with the full combo, double serial spell. If you don't know, if you're new to the format, you don't understand how this whole thing works. First, don't just stop. OTKs, FTKs, I personally don't like them. I barely like Burn, but that's just a barely. Maybe I'm salty. I'm salty right now. Maybe I'm barely liking Burn. I think Burn's okay. Burn is good. But at the same time, you got to have different stuff. You want to have different types of decks to play. But I really, really, really don't like FTKs. I really don't like this kind of stuff. Like I can deal with the Stein stuff. I can deal with the Reasoning Gate. I can deal with the Burn Boom. I can deal with all the other stuff. But decks that just kind of do tomfoolery, shenanigans, etc., to get the dubs, I really don't. That's my personal JDZ opinion. I don't speak for everyone. There are some people who think that this is, the only way to play. Some people who love getting libraried and library mirrors. You just wake up and just log in to watch library mirrors. That's somebody. It ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's how the game goes. It's a part of the game. I love this game, so I love every part of it, but it's just not my favorite aspect of it. I think that's fair. If you like it, tell me you like it. Tell me why you like it.
Round 2.
If you like
Fight.
Empty Jar, Library, FTK, DMOC launch, whatever you want to do, Man Throw Tro OTK, my favorite OTK. Good. If you can pull it off, let me know. Man Throw Tro OTK. Check it out. Anyway, tell me why you like them. What does it do for you? Do you enjoy not playing? I don't get it. Anyway, rant complete. All right, next. All right, so going first, I know my opponent is on some empty jar stuff. I got this on Judgment, so I'm not feeling too bad about it, but it is what it is. And I got the Regeki break as well. So I go ahead and Thunder Dragon up, get 1, get 2. I go and slap down the Regeki break, slap down the Solemn Judgment, summon the Mystic Tomato, and I throw it over to my opponent. My opponent go ahead and Giant Grenades here. So I'm like, okay, I can't get empty jarred right now, and if I keep this Regeki break down, I can discard a Thunder Dragon for it and then do it like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip this 4,000, whatever, and then I'm gonna do what I gotta do. He hits me with another one, so I feel real dumb. Like I'm talking dumber than dumb. Opponent go ahead and goes Magician of Faith Metamorphosis here. That one I didn't see. So I think they may have just side in like go control side situation, which probably catches a lot of people off guard. That's actually pretty cool. Going to smack me for 14, so I'm already like mad depleted. I'm already low right now. So I say whatever. I go full tribe, throw Thunder, call Spellcaster, Smonk for 16, and then I just throw down the duo, man. Because I'm like, okay, if you're gonna beat me, you gotta do something. And I don't know if you got the juice to pull it off, unless it's just something like Skill Dark or something, and I'll just be real tight. But it's cool. Opponent draws a Sakurasu armor, so it looks like they just completely shadow side into some type of detox goat situation. I don't know this yet. I still think that they're on the same thing that they've been on. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this Regeki break for the set or something I need to get out of. I go ahead and get Sakurasu armored, set up the Sinister Serpent, which is probably a bad call because I probably could have used this, but I want to get this Thunder Dragon down and start punching. Opponent go ahead and Shallow Graves, get back the Magician of Faith. I will get back the Tribe Infected Virus. And I go ahead and slap down the Nobleman, which is sick that I had it. Banishing all the face are now gone. I flip I summon my Thunder Dragon, get down the Thunder and Tribe, and go ahead and smack in for 32. Opponent sets up the Morphing Jar, which is dope because I got this sick Regeki break that I saved. Go ahead and destroy the Morphing Jar and go in for the kill. So cool. You know what I'm saying? My opponent had a strat. I drew pretty well to kind of counter what they were doing. I lived, enough, and I put on enough damage to kind of get out of there. So I thought I played it pretty well. I thought they played it pretty well. The kind of cards went in my favor, the way that the decks were built, or whatever you want to call it. So boom, going into game 3. So now I think they're going first. They're obviously going to go back to their empty jar situation, and we're gonna see what happens.
Final round. Fight.
So boom, I draw the Mobius, Why'd I bring in Mobius? I don't know, but whatever. I think Mobius may have been in the deck. I don't know why Mobius is there. I brought the Zing Zing in because sometimes I've noticed the empty jar players, they might put a bunch of cards down to try to save their hand. Maybe sometimes they'll pass up. I don't know why I brought that in. I don't know. It seemed like a good card to bring in. Whatever. Probably gonna cost me. Who knows? Opponent going up starts. I get a grand, and then they go. Oh man, he's got the card to safe return with this man out here butt booty naked on this card. What are you doing? What are you doing? This man is assed out naked on this card. I just noticed he got them OCG cards are wild sometimes, man. They know they could have gave that man some draws or something. They could have gave that man some biker shorts or something. He out there butt booty naked on fire. Come on, OCG, y'all tripping. You know, so my card to save return. My man's got some shorts on. My man's got pants. You know, I can't be out there with your cheeks out, bald and burning. Come on now. And what does that art even mean? Like, what is happening? Somebody please explain to me what's going on this card to safe return art. Like, why? Like, if you look at that card art, rant 2, no more rants. If you look at the card art, what is happening? Like, my man is just, that doesn't tell me, hey, draw a card for come back from grave. I don't know. Anyway, somebody explain that, please. I'm sure there's some lore behind it. Anyway, opponent going reloads for 2, gets back the Giant Grenade and the spell, serial spell. I'm fine with that. And throws it over to me. I draw into the Blackluster Soldier, so my hand is looking like butt cheeks right now. But I know I'm not playing against someone who's a very aggressive deck, and I got the Solemn Judgment, so maybe I can make something go with that. I'm going to Thunder Dragon up, add 2 to the hand. And then I set up both of my cards and I pass. And then he Giant Grenades me again, and I just let it ride because I got played last time and I don't want to get played again. Opponent go ahead and card to safe returns again for 2. And then flips the Morphin Jar. So I'm like feeling goofy because that's a whole ass plus 4. I don't know why they didn't set this serial spell. That was a misplay. So my opponent is playing this very, very bad. You got slots. I'm throwing that serial spell down because one of these next 5 cards could easily be another Gigante Trunade over here, and then you're back in the saddle. But throwing out your serial spell, that's like your whole win condition right there. I mean, empty jar players, hook me up. Am I wrong? Like, you got a slot, you got a space to play your serial spell, and you got another space to play whatever spell and trap you want. I'm thinking you jack that one up. Get that serial spell on the field for no reason. Anywho. Yeah, so I get the 5. I get my 5. Noblemen, 2 Noblemen's, Abyss, a ring, Reggae Break. Opponent going Graceful Charities for 3. One throws out 2 drag downs, books his boy. Then he go ahead and Teus his boy. All right, just turning that thing on, getting it popping. No big deal. Gets another 5. Yeah, so he's got the Night Assailants in there too. I don't like it, dude. I don't like what's going on with this 55 my opponent's got on him. He going serial spells up now, getting back the Graceful Charity, which is pretty dope. Okay, I see what you're cooking now. I see what you're riding with. Graceful Charity up for free. You know, got the free Night Assailants. I see you. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Shit, I don't know. Going serial spells again for another charity. He's looking hard for that Cyber Jar, and it's just not coming to him. I don't know what he's got going on. He's working. He's doing everything he can. He's working so hard. Oh, the fate was not with him, dude. And he gets his 90 boys back, 90 night. And he goes Shallow Grave for the Magician of Faith. Okay, I get back the Abyss. He gets a draw 2. Oh, he has 2 serial spells in there. Okay, I see what's happening now. All right. Dope. Okay, maybe this might be good, dude. I don't know, man. Somebody let me know. What do y'all think? I don't play Empty Jar enough to know, but he's definitely popping off. He's got the Cyber Jar now, which is dope. Going Pot of Greed for 2. Upstarts for 1. I get 1,000. I'm at 10,000. But now he's got 3 cards left, and he's got no card destruction. Where is the card destruction? Card destruction has not appeared. I mean, these combo decks, you gotta combo when you got a combo, but now my opponent's got no card destruction. So he's dragging down. I send the giant grenade just in case you try to do some kind of serial spell stuff in the graveyard. Opponent go ahead and sends the. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe they don't got the card destruction. Where is the card destruction? Is the card destruction still in the deck? Yeah, I think I just got super lucky. I don't know. This was definitely a luck situation for me because I could have easily just lost right there. No big deal. Sometimes you gotta play it. You gotta play it. How you play it? Opponent go ahead and sends back the breaker. All right. I get the I draw the heavy storm off the drag down. Yeah, and they have to pass because they don't have the kill shot. Man, they did a lot of damage there, and I probably should have lost right there, and I didn't. Wow. Okay. Well, you know that's the way it goes sometimes. So I go ahead and hit the heavy storm. Oh, okay. What what the heck is happening? I don't know. Oh, so they had the card destruction on the field, and they set the serial spell. I don't know. Oh, it wasn't enough. I had too many cards, and they had. Yeah, it would have been bad too. I was still at 15. You know, I didn't have enough juice. I had too many cards left in the deck. You know what? That's why you got to play a 50 card deck sometimes. You never know. Anyway, so I go ahead and bounce one of the unknowns back to the hand. I go in one light, one dark. Bring out the Sork. Sork, go ahead and banish the morphing jar, and I pass because I know that the card destruction is gone, but I'm still feeling like on edge, and they can't kill me because I have so many cards left in my deck. They would have to get a Cyber Draw off. Flips the Faith. Oh, sorry. So they didn't flip the phase. During their standby phase, he kind of jumped into main phase 1, but during the standby phase or during the draw phase, I want to go ahead and play the Daku Break to get rid of that Magician of Faith. Opponent go ahead and Shallow Graves, bringing back the Magician of Faith, and then setting another Magician of Faith. Probably trying to get back Serial Spell and also trying to get back card destruction so they still can try to snatch a victory. I get back my Sinister Serpent. Going Abyss, the one Magician of Faith back to the hand. Then I go ahead and Metamorphosis into the boy Dark Balter, and then I just start beating. So I smack in for that much damage. Just go ahead and hop on the aggression train. Opponent's got one card left, no normal spells. I'm feeling not too bad because they gave me a chance, and I had to just do what I had to negate it. You know what I'm saying? He played Shallow Grave, not a chance. That's going off. Go ahead and negate that. Dark Balls, I got plenty of life points. Opponent go ahead and sets up the Cyber Jar. Same thing. Go ahead and just Abyss Soldier. Throw that right on back to the hand. I get the dub. So again, I'm not going to say and pretend like I am the best empty jar player because I am not. I don't want to. I've never. I can honestly say that I've never played empty jar one time. Never. Never even loaded up. I have so many decks on my dueling book thing. You won't see an empty jar deck as a deck in my whole deck catalog. I just don't. I don't have time for it. I don't have any time, any except for the only FTK deck I have in there is my Manthro Tro OTK deck, and maybe if we can get some subscribers, I will feature that on this program. It won't win, but it's fun. But yeah, so I end up getting the dub, going and knocking Daku Hikari out of the event. Shout out to them again. I hope they're still playing. I haven't seen them around in a while, but yeah. So that's what do you guys think about Empty Jar? What do you think about the way I played it? I'm sure I could have cleaned some stuff up. I'm definitely certain they could have cleaned some stuff up. They definitely should have won this match. I'm sure just the way that, you know, what cards they decided to discard and the order in which they did things. I don't know. So you tell me what you think. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and we got a little bit of time. This video is not too long. I don't want it to be, you know, that long. I know some people like the longer ones, some people like the shorter ones. You tell me what you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw the next video up here just because I want to, you know, there's nothing you can really take away from Empty Jar. Either I win or I lose. So let me go ahead and get that prepared, and we will throw that right up here for everyone to see. All right, so now we're at the next game of that same event. I'm going against a player named Deine Mudda Deluxe. Deine Mudda Deluxe was sitting at a 785 at this time. I'm at a 755, so we're we're like right there, like really close to each other. I think we're very similar in level. Both not, we're not top players, we're not worlds qualifying players, we're just two people who decided to join up with this Patreon Friday, which you should do the same, and thug it out, man. So we're gonna see what happens. Deine, Mudda, Deluxe. I haven't played them before, like I said, unless I maybe play them on ladder. I don't really know much about them, but shout out to you, Deine, Mudda, Deluxe. I go ahead and throw rock, and I get to go first. Gotta love it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm killing it on the rock paper scissors right now. 2 back to back. My luck is starting to change. So obviously I'm going to choose to go first.
Round 1, fight.
I go ahead and get the Dekoichi Regeki break, Sangan, Dekoichi, Thunder Dragon. Opponent gets the Chaos Sorcerer, Premature, Magician of Faith, Graceful Charity, Magician of Faith. So boom, he got some Trinity, he's got some Faith, I got some draw stuff, and I got a Regeki break. Let's see what happens. So I draw into the Upstart Goblin. I go ahead and Thunder Dragon up, add 2 to the hand. Love to see it. Immediately slap down the Upstart, get a Metamorphosis. Set up the Regeki break, set up the Dekoichi, and throw it over to the opponent. Opponent draws into Thunder Dragon, which, sick for them. They got the Thunder Dragon Graceful Charity connection. Love to see it. Hate to see it for me, love to see it for them. Go ahead, Thunder Dragon up, add 2 to the hand. Dope. And then they Graceful Charity off, and then they hit 1, 2, 3. So I don't know what they're on. So my opponent is on Book of Teiyu, Book of Moon, Giant Tornado. Hopefully they're not on MTGR 2. That would just not be good for my content. What I'm trying to do on this whole thing, but I gotta show them all. I'm trying to show them all. This is all. So here we go. Opponent go ahead and discards both of those Thunder Dragons, sets up Magician of Fate, throws down a Book of Moon, throws back over to me. And then I go ahead and Regeki break on the back row. I do that. Oh, I think I know why I did that. I did that because I remember this. I used to just love maybe things have changed, but back in this time period, I was loving Dark Balter. Like whenever I can make a Dark Balter, I'm making a Dark Balter and I'm pushing. So I played my Regeki break on the set since it was just one, to clear it out for this Dark Balter hit that I'm about to go into. So I don't do this that much anymore, but I used to do it all the time. I thought it was a viable thing to do. I've since been corrected. But I flip the Dekoichi, and then I draw into Pot of Greed, which gives me Scapegoats and Tribe Infected Virus. Sack off the Dekoichi, Dark Balter the Thunder Dragon, and I just pound right into the Magician of Fate. That could have been a punch. That could have been Gravekeeper Spy, and I'd been looking pretty dumb. Opponent draws into the Trench Tribute. Had a little bit of laggage. I draw into the Solemn Judgment. Go ahead and just pound in for 2,000. Just send it, send it. Opponent draws into another Dekoichi, which is, not too bad. You get your Dark to activate that Chaos Sorcerer. Gotta love it. I draw into the Black Lotus, the Black Luster one. So I flip my Dekoichi. Opponent shows some serious restraint with this TT. Not too bad. Draw into another Dekoichi, and then I summon the Sangan, and that's when they go ahead and just TT on me. So checking my GY, I do have my Chaos is live. I go ahead and just Solemn Judgment that. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know. But I feel like I'm in a very aggressive spot. And if I just let all my whole stuff go, I'm going to be worse for the wear. So I go ahead and hit him with the 4K. And then I just pound in, do another heap of damage. I probably could I have won there? No, I couldn't. I don't have enough. Let's see what I got. Yeah, are both the Chaos live? No, I only have the one Dark. Okay, so maybe if I summon Tribe, pitch, call Machine, bring out both. Maybe. Is that? Nah, that's still not enough. Maybe, because I got Tribe, 16 plus 3. Dude, I think I might have just missed a game shot again. Can't be doing that. Yeah, instead of summoning Sangan, I summon the Tribe, throw the Dekoichi. No, then I won't. Oh, that's not gonna be right. No, that won't be enough. Nope. Okay, whatever. I didn't. So at least I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. I'm looking for the shots. I just gotta see it. So my opponent draws the Tribe of their own. Go ahead, 1 light, 1 dark. Slap down the Sork. Sork throws out the Sangan. Tribe throws the Book of Teiyu to kill Fiend. Premature on the Thunder Dragon. Dope. That's all good. Giant Trinades, and I go ahead and play the. I play the scapegoats. I think I did that because I just didn't want him to go back to my hand, and I want him to just waste another card trying to clear him. And I realized that they didn't have, they got another Thunder. I guess he could have brought that out and kind of killed me. I think. Yeah, I think I might have misplayed that too. Right? Is that game? He goes premature. No, that's not game. Okay. He goes premature on the Thunder, and then he discards, killing all the tokens. Okay, so that's not game. All right. So I just played it. I just want to get another card out of his hand because I know I got a huge push. I got a huge snapback play I want to make with all this chaos I have in my own tribe. And then that last card in his hand, hopefully, because I knew he had the premature, and that last card, it was unknown. So if I can get him to throw it away for the tribe effect, then I'll be all right. But I could have died right there. It was a big high risk, high reward, but it paid off. Yeah, so I get the Mystical Space Typhoon. I go on and slap it down. Okay, no Serp to get back. Yeah, I get the Mystical Space Typhoon. Go ahead and throw it down, killing the one Thunder Dragon. Bring down my own tribe, calling Spellcaster, killing the Sork, and then I just go big chaos push here, and then my opponent just scoops it up. So I got lucky a little bit there. I was kind of reserving my wares, trying to play it as smart as I could, but sometimes it works out. It kind of worked out to my favor. My opponent would have had another Sork or something. I'd have been, or another card with a bigger attack. I'm curtains. So the opponent gets to go first this time. Okay, dope. They got another Trinity piece. You know what I'm saying? They got Thunder Dragon. They got Knock. They got Magician of Faith. It's definitely a good starting hand. I got the Ring of Destruction. I got the Heavy Storm, Dekoichi, Magician of Faith, Sangan. Dope. Going second. Oh, but they get the double Thunder on the draw. Don't want to see that, but they got this duo to kind of balance it out. It's not definitely not the end of the world. Thunder Dragon up to get one Thunder, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good about it. And then they hit me with the duo, so I'm like, okay, now I'm not feeling as good about it because, we're kind of even Steven. So they hit the Heavy Storm, hit the Dekoichi. Go ahead and set up the Dust Tornado and the Magician of Faith. All right, I draw into the Kaiko. I set the ring. I set my own faith. Probably should have brought down this Kaiko and just start pounding. I don't know. Opponent go ahead and duos my ring, or Dust Tornadoes my ring. Draw into the Lightning Vortex. Okay, cool. Flips the Magician of Faith. Get back to duo. You know the vibes. Rips my last two. Sacks for the Thunder Dragon. Knocks my faith. So now I'm sitting here with no cards. That's pretty. We've all been here. This is a terrible situation. You obviously don't want to be sitting here with no cards. I draw into the deadest, stupidest Sork. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I have to pass. At least I didn't look at my graveyard. I just knew the damn thing was dead. I didn't have to check. Opponent draws to another Dust Tornado. Just go ahead and bashes me for another 16. Sets up Dust Tornado, throws it over to me. I draw into the tribe, and then I just pass. I probably should have either brought down the tribe and just crashed. That would have been a much better thing to do instead of passing. I should have brought down the tribe and at least made an attempt to crash, but I feel like if I can hold it, maybe I can get a Thunder Dragon, maybe I can get, something, and I can discard to get this Sork online, and then I can get back in this thing. Opponent draws into Scapegoats, and he just bashing me again for another 16, which I'm like, whatever. So I draw another Sork. So I'm like, okay, I got to make this tribe play. I go ahead and tribe up, throw out a Sork, bash in for 16. Opponent tanks that. Opponent gets this Snatch Steal. One rips it, sacks it up for another Thunder Dragon, hits me for another 16. I draw into the Upstart Goblin. So I'm like, okay, please give me something decent. Upstart Goblin will yield me BLS. Okay, so boom. I am just coughing. So that's another way the game goes too. Sometimes you get double duoed for all your wares, and then you're down mega bad. I probably should have when I got duoed that first time, I probably should have went aggro mode, brought out the Kaiko, just start swinging. I think I should have brought down that tribe and either crashed or made my tribe play then, and then made them do something about it. But it is what it is. I mean, whatever. double duo. At least, hey, now I get to go first. I'm going into it. I'm in the losers, and I'm like, okay, you know, it is what it is. Same thing you tell yourself, like, oh, I just lost, whatever, duo. I've been duoed. Oh, you blah, blah, blah. You know, you freaking, yeah. Hey, you duo me. You always start just going through the whole laundry list of excuses. But it is the game. It is the game. All these things that are happening to me are going to continue to happen no matter what to everyone else. So if you continue to play this game, these things will happen to you. You will be double duoed. You will lose games that you should have won. You will win games that you should have lost. It's just a part of it. So get used to it now. All right. So of course I'm going to decide to go first, obviously.
Final round. Fight.
So this is my hand, all right? This is what's going on. This is what is happening to your boy. You know, I guess I've been drawing real hot this whole event. Like Toy Pagal, the spirit of Toy Pagal is with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was drawing hot on them, and now I'm here, you know, about to get eliminated from this event. I'm in losers game 3 of a match that I just got my face sacked off with a double duo situation. And then doing what does me like this. I'm tight.
Emotional, damn it.
So in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, already, because going from game 2 to game 3, I'm already feeling like defeated. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling like, oh, I'm never gonna get it. Blah blah. Oh, why? I don't want to get duoed. I can't do this. I can't draw that. I can't. You know, you already get the feelings already. So I'm like, then I go into game 3, and I'm like, oh man. And then this happens. And I almost just scooped it up right there. I swear, I almost just quit. I almost like, okay, I'm sick of this shit. I'm done. I need to take a break. It's late. I need to do this. I got whatever. And I'm literally livid when this happens. Because what are the chances? I don't know. Somebody crunch the numbers to tell me what the chances of this happening. So I'm actually just pissed.
Royally pissed.
Like beyond more pissed than I should ever be. But then something happens, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You're being a real baby back right now. You're being a real little wimp right now. You need to understand, you know what I'm saying, how you're built and just play the game. You know what I'm saying? You're giving up right now, and that ain't what we do. We ain't built like that. So my Naruto theme song music just goes off, just and I'm like, man, I'm about to play this game, dude. I opened triple. I got triple 3 copies of the T-Dragon in hand, dude, and I'm feeling tight. But at the same time, I'm like, it is what it is. I just, you know, from rage to just laughing uncontrollably, and I'm just like, okay, that's what it do. My opponent gets a very dope hand again, Magician of Faith, Delinquent Duo, Snatch Steal, Metamorphosis. So I'm like, okay, typical hand. I'm sitting here looking like an absolute trapdoor, triple copy Thunder Dragon. Hate to absolutely disdain to see it, but you know what? We're gonna make it do what it do. So I'm going first, feeling real stupid. And I just go ahead and set up the Mr. Tomato and just throw it over to my opponent. Opponent gets the Dekoichi. Go ahead and throws down the Delinquent Duo. Of course. Hits a 3, hits the Thunder Dragon, thankfully. You know what I'm saying? I've been real tight if it hits something else. You discard another one, and I get a good kick out of that. Okay, boom. I draw into the Tribe-Infecting Virus. Go and flip the Mr. Tomato, summon the Sangan, pound with the Mr. Tomato, hit the Faith. Opponent get back the Duo. Dope. So double Duo again. Game 3, triple Thunder Dragon. Hate to see it. I'm going smack in for a G. Pass over to the opponent. Opponent gets the Nobleman to cross out. So at this time, I'm like, dude, I'm just about to just all systems go. You know, whatever happens. I'm playing fast and loose. Opponent gets another Duo off on me. 4 times Duo in 2 games. Hate to absolutely see it. Snatches the Tribe and snatches Thunder Dragon. Good thing they didn't get this Sword. Sword can be a good card to kind of catch up with if I ever get a chance. Opponent sets up the Dekoichi, sets up the Nobleman, passes. I get the Scapegoats and go ahead and pound again. Dekoichi goes off, getting the Graceful Charity. So opponent got double Duo, Graceful Charity, pound for 1,000, but the life points are getting low. You know what I'm saying? You can have all these cards, but if you got 8,000 of them things, and 8,000 is 8,000. So if I can do 8,000, you know what I'm saying? Watch it, guard your head and your neck, because I'm coming at you with my Sangan. He's gonna be swinging. Opponent gets the Book of Moon, so Graceful Charity's coming down. All right, so opponent gets the Dust Tornado Metamorphosis BLS. Go ahead and throws out the Metamorphosis, throws out the Dust Tornado. Got the Snatch Steel, got the BLS. Opponent going one light, one dark, brings out the BLS, and then just throws the Sangan out of play, and then Snatch Steals my Recruiter. Again with the Snatch Stealing Recruiters, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that, because that's not a good strat unless you got other things. You got this BLS, just let them post up and just keep banishing. Like, there's no point to do that. Save that Snatch, man. I think that was a huge misplay, but whatever. I'm down horrendous right now. I draw into the Upstart Goblin. Go ahead and play it. Hopefully something tight can come off this deck. Not the case. I got the Nobleman Cross out. Chaos is not online anyway, so I'm just sitting here, you know, chilling or whatever. Opponent go ahead and, but I think like when you're in these situations too, you went double duo, you got Graceful. You're thinking like, hey man, I don't know, but I think me, if I was in that spot, I'd be thinking like, hey, whatever it takes, I need to go ahead and end this damn game. I need to win. I need to go. I need to gas pedal, because if he waits, then I get a chance to kind of gather and come back. And he's played a lot of heat. Well, these two cards, he's played some good stuff, and he's got BLS already committed, and he's got Snatch Steel already played, and he's got cards that have already been used, and I have all those cards still left in my deck. So the longer this game goes on, the more I have a chance to come back. So opponent go ahead and just bashes in again for 14, and I don't want to play these goats. I want these goats to be able to go the distance a little further than and the 14s really aren't hurting that bad. So I go ahead and draw into the Koichi, which is a dark, which is good. I want that Koichi to go off. I go ahead and Nobleman my opponent's Koichi, banishing my other two copies, which sucks because that's more dark, so I'm losing. But if I can get this Mr. Tomato in the graveyard, that would be dope. Doesn't work out because I got the Book of Moon, which, you know, it is what it is. Opponent go ahead and Nobleman's my copy of Koichi, and then just starts getting aggressive, starts going on the pound, going on the offensive. And I go ahead and scapegoat here because I can't take all that damage. I'm trying to live. Opponent go ahead and BLS chop two of those, and then they go that. Now this play, and this was wild right here. So they go meta. Maybe they think I'm holding another meta, and they're just trying to get rid of these two tokens so I can't make my Metamorphosis play. But they like I said, I think they were just getting antsy, like, hey, I'm defending. They're trying to kill me, and they go meta BLS into Gatling Dragon. I don't think that was a very not advised maneuver. I think they should kept that BLS, let the BLS do what it's going to do, keep that meta for something later on. So they get one tails, go ahead and pop one of my tokens, throw it over to me. I draw into the dopest Snatch Steel now. That's a dope one. I like that Snatch Steel. That's a pretty sick Snatch Steel. And I can crash into the Mr. Tomato, which then allows me to get out another Mr. Tomato, which lets me pound for 14. So the life points are, dude, I probably, did I miss it? Sork wouldn't have been strong enough. I don't want to put Sork out there and not be able to kill. That's like my Sork is live now, but that's still my catch-up card. I probably should have. I don't want to put him out there and have him have something happen to it. So opponent go ahead and draws the scapegoats, brings down the tribe. Tribe kills the Gatling. Tribe battles into the token, throw it back over to me. So I draw into another Sork. So now I'm not feeling too bad about losing one Sork because I got another one to back it up. So I go ahead and banish the tribe and then pound in for 14. But that's going to run into some tokens. So cool. Hit one. Opponent gets a Sork of their own. Go ahead and Sork. Opponent go ahead and Sorks my Sork. I draw into the Metamorphosis. I go ahead and Metamorphosis the Tomato because I need a Dark Monster to get my Sork back online. I just want to keep making the Sork play and continuing the assault. I want to keep trying to make something happen. But now, I mean, all that stuff happened to me, and I'm still in a decent spot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just weather. You gotta weather the storm. You gotta weather the storm. My opponent made some very not optimal plays, I think, but it put me back in it. So opponent top decks the heavy storm. Hate to see it. Draw into the scapegoat. Crash into the scapegoat. Throw it back over the opponent. Opponent gets the pot of greed. All right, so boom. Now my opponent has gone, full Trinity, double duo, and I'm still not in a bad spot. I'm okay. I go ahead and upstart into Grace of Charity into Regeki Break and Magician of Faith. I go ahead and keep pounding, hits the Tsukiyomi, flips down the Sork set. That could have been bad. That could have been a freaking torrential tribute. That would have been stupid. I don't know why I did that. And then opponent go ahead and dust tornadoes the scapegoats, which I'm fine with. Opponent go ahead and sets up the Magician of Faith. I draw into Sakura's armor. Magician of Faith, flip. Get back the Nobuna Crossout instead. I go and play Nobuna Crossout, and my opponent just admits defeat because that is a GG's. So, this match, again, my opponent didn't. I don't think they played it the best. They definitely didn't play it the best. But I opened 3 copies of Thunder Dragon. You know what I'm saying? I got Delinquent Duo 2 times. My opponent played Pot of Greed. My opponent played Grist for Charity. My opponent played Blacklist Soldier. My opponent played, all these cards. And I still was able to manage to figure out a way to win that game. Even though I definitely probably should have lost that game. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm, the best Yu-Gi-Oh player, because the GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh player, because that is definitely not the case. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that sometimes things are going to go bad. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. But no matter what, never mail it in, never give it up, and just continue to thug it out. And sometimes things like this will happen, and things like this will happen to you. That's why I love this format. That's why I love this game. Shout out to my opponent, Deine, Mudda Deluxe. I've never been in a situation like that where I'm just up. Sometimes when you're just up, you just want to kill so you can get the game over with. But in this case, it just didn't work out. I drew all the right cards at the right time. I didn't start with the right cards, but I drew the right cards, and it worked out. So I'm feeling on top of the world. Like, I'm feeling great. I won a game with Triple Thunder Dragon. A lot of people can't say that they've done that. So if you have done that, if you won a match opening Triple Thunder Dragon, let me know how you did it. Send me the replay. I would love to check that out, and I would like to feature that. Maybe I can feature that here on JDZ Plays Ghosts. Triple Thunder Dragon wins are always dope. And I'm glad to say that I have one in my cap. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people have a lot of double Thunder Dragon wins, but a lot of people don't have a lot of triple Thunder Dragon wins. So if you got a triple Thunder Dragon win and where you open Triple Thunder Dragon in the first 6, reach out to me and let me know. I want to check it out because, you can't get enough of them. And this was a rated game. This was a tournament game. So, he was definitely trying. I don't think his deck was as optimized as it could have been. He played some less than optimal cards. He got, some Bazoos in here. He's got some Goats in here. I don't know what my opponent's got going on, but that's not, I can't do anything about that. But, dope. So again, thank you all for tuning in and watching my videos. It definitely means a lot. I'm glad I got to feature this game. It's one of my, this event was pretty dope. But now I get to go back in and get a revenge on Krebs 619. So I'll make sure I show that video and its full details on the next episode of JDZ Plays Go. So make sure, like I said, you're tuning in, you're staying locked, you're subscribing, you're liking, you're telling your friends about it. And we're going to keep it going. I appreciate it. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. So that's me, JDZ. As always, it's been a blast and a pleasure to make this video. They're all very difficult to make. I'm getting better. The process is getting smoother. I do enjoy it. So tell me what you want to see. Again, ask me anything. I'm an open book. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you. Reach out to me at any time. Make sure you go into the GOAT Format Discord. As always, make sure you come to the GOAT Format World League. It's about to start happening. March 8th, you got to get all your team registrations in. So if you still need a team, you got until March 8th to figure it out. Go Format World League. We're up next, and we're going to make it do what it do. But until then, as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. JDZ Plays Go. So next time, peace.
This program was made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.